welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Danielle and I make random car chats and story times. So today I am going to continue my life series. I know it's been a while. So basically where I left where I left off last time was the first time I drank with my cousin. Okay, so that was 8th grade year. I'm actually gonna backtrack a little bit in 8th grade year because I didn't talk about any of my little like boyfriends or any of like the boy drama or anything like that. Sorry, somebody was walking by. I was like, what the heck? I kind of skipped over. So in 8th grade, I had a lot of little boyfriends. Like, when I say a lot of little boyfriends, I mean I had a few little boyfriends in 8th grade. And none of them were anything serious or anything like that. But I'm going to talk about one guy in particular. So there was this like nerdy guy who thought he was super cool in my cousin's 8th grade class. His name is Eddie. And I don't know, he was really cool. He was just like kind of like dorky, but he tried to be like super like hard, like super cholo, and if you don't know what that means, like gangster, like whatever. But he was just like kind of like a dweeb, but he was still really, really nice. So she became really cool with him and I became really cool with him. I don't quite remember how we started talking, but it was around winter break and we were talking on the phone like every day. And Eddie had a friend named Chris. They used to call him Stouffer or something, Christopher or whatever, they would call him Stouffer. And I don't know, we didn't go to school with this guy, Chris. Chris went to a private school. He was like 2 years older than me. So he was already in high school and everything like that. But when we would talk on the phone, he actually sounded really cute on the phone. You know, like some people have like a very attractive voice. Well, that was Chris. So here I am, 8th grade winter break, and I'm just like chatting it up all winter break with this guy, Chris. And so we decide we're gonna go on a double date. I don't know if my cousin had a thing for Eddie or not. I don't think she did. I think they were just friends, but we decided we're gonna go like on a date. So basically me and Chris were gonna meet for the first time, and then my cousin would be there and Eddie would be there. So literally I can remember that day. That was the first day that my mom let me get my eyebrows done. Yeah, she took me to go get my eyebrows done. I think I got a haircut that day too. Like, I just remember like my mom just like spoiling me that day. And then we were gonna go to the movies later on. And I had told my cousin, because I think we had already been talking like all of winter break, probably like for 2 weeks straight. And I think he had already asked me to be his girlfriend. And I had never even met him, but the kind of person that I was back then, like I didn't know how to tell people no. And honestly, I liked him. Like our personalities, like we just vibed together and everything like that. And then he was like older and I thought that was gonna be like so cool. And this was like before social media, guys, okay? Like MySpace didn't exist. Like there's no type of Instagram. There's no like, oh, send me a picture from your phone and we can text. Like, no, I didn't even have a cell phone. Like we're talking on home phones, okay? So there is no way for me to even know how this guy looked. I just know that he sounded super cute. And I told my cousin, like, dude, like if we meet him and he's not cute, like we need to have a sign. Like, how am I gonna let you know? And so I told her that if I don't think that he's cute, I'm gonna bite my finger. And so literally, so we meet in person. I know this is gonna sound so shallow, okay? But I was only 13, so just keep that in mind. 13. So we get to the movies, I get there with my cousin, and then we meet them. And this guy, he was not cute. Like I had braces, like I had super crooked teeth back then or whatever, but like this guy like had like super crooked teeth, had like an underbite. He was just not my type, okay? And like I'm not even trying to sound mean. I'm sorry if this comes off offensive. I was 13 years old, but he was just not my type. Like he was not cute at all. So like the whole time I'm like this, like help me, like I'm not even. And so before the movie even starts, like I think we go get like ice cream or something, or I don't know what, and like we're kind of just hanging out like on the side of the theater. And Like, the movie hadn't even started yet or anything like that. And then he tries to kiss me. And I was, like, not trying to kiss this boy, okay? And he kept, like, aggressively trying to kiss me. And he's like, come on, haha. Like, he's, like, kind of, like, laughing about it or whatever. And then he ends up just, like, grabbing my face and, like, kisses me. Like, I should have, like, slapped his ass. But, like, yeah, he was, like, trying to kiss me. And I was, like, telling my cousin, like, after, like, oh, my gosh, like, he's not cute. I didn't want to kiss him, nah. But I'm telling you, he had such a great personality. And on the phone, he looked real, like, he sounded really cute on the phone. And so we kind of talked a little bit more after that, like, very slightly. But I had told my cousin, like, I'm not attracted to him. Like, I don't want to be with him. Like, I'm not, like, you can't be with somebody if you're not attracted to them. It doesn't matter what the world thinks, but if you're not attracted to them, like, then it's not going to work. Sorry, like, I keep getting, like, this kink in my neck, and holy cow, it hurts. So I tell my cousin that I'm going to break up with him. Well, she, big mouth, ends up going to go tell, I think, Eddie, or she ends up telling Chris himself that I was going to break up with him. Little did I know that her and Chris had been talking on the phone anyways, because, like I said, we spent all of winter break talking on the phone. Sometimes we would be on three-way and things like that, like one person would three-way the other person, so like we would all be on the phone together. Well, little did I know that she was having these other conversations with Chris behind my back. And so I think she ended up telling him, holy shit, my neck is hurting. So this is what I can remember, okay? From what I can remember is that I was going to break up with Chris, and then Eddie ends up calling me and like, hey, Chris is saying he's going to break up with you because your cousin is telling him that you're going to break up with him, so he wants to be the one to do it first. And so I remember like him calling me, and it was three-way. My cousin was on the freaking line, and I think he ended up breaking up with me first or vice versa or whatever, right? And so, long story short, we just ended up breaking up. Whoever did it first, I don't quite remember, but I remember finding out that my cousin was, like, low-key talking to him behind my back, which is, whether I liked him or not, like, that's super shady, right? But, so, yeah, so we ended up breaking up, and then, like, literally, I want to say it was like the same day or later on that day, Eddie ends up telling me that my cousin and Chris are going to end up being together, that they're together or something along those lines. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know if I like cared enough to speak up, but it's just like now in retrospect, like that's not a really good friend. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're gonna date my ex when we literally just broke up. It doesn't matter if I liked him or not. Like, we kissed, we were talking like for the last couple of weeks, and you're gonna be with him the same day that we break up with each other, like whatever. And so we ended up being on the softball team together, me and my cousin. And so at one of the games, Chris ends up showing up like to one of the softball games, like to watch her play or whatever. And it was just like super like weird, whatever. And I don't know why they broke up or how long they even lasted, to be completely honest, because it was such a long time ago. But we did get in contact with each other when I was a junior in high school. And we were just friends at this point. Me and Stouffer, or Christopher, whatever you want to call him. He had a car. I think he was already graduated. And sometimes he would give me rides to school or whatever. But he ended up turning really cute in high school, okay? Like, he got his teeth fixed. They were all straight. He dressed nice. Like he ended up, like, that ugly duckling stage or whatever. Like, he grew out of it. So he was fine after that. Not like, ooh, he was fine. Like, he was like, yeah, whatever. He wasn't hurt by the situation, basically, that I was not attracted to him. But yeah, so that is the story that my cousin dated my ex the day that we broke up. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Oh, also, these videos are for fun. Like, if I'm telling you my past, like, these things happened when I was 13. Don't end up in my DMs or in my text messages getting all butthurt that, like, I'm telling these stories. All right? Okay, bye!